I multi-streamed every day for 2 weeks. Like most people, I sat around contemplating, how can I get viewers on a stream? Which is a great thought. The issue is, I wasn't actually streaming, so how could I have viewers? That was it, I packed my bags. I sat down at my computer and I multi-streamed every day for 2 weeks. And here's how I did it. I used the platforms Twitch and YouTube. Mainly because Twitch and YouTube hold the highest view counts by a large margin. That's right, combined they owned over 80% of the live stream viewership. And the other reason I only use Twitch and YouTube to stream is my PC may have melted through my floor had I added more platforms to stream on. Next, I spent a couple hours in Canva designing a Twitch page. I added on my About Me info, and voila, I was done. It may look like a glue-eating 4-year-old designed it, but it is what it is. As for my YouTube channel, that was already finished. I've been making videos for about a year now, so I was prepared. Also, apologies to anybody who is expecting a gaming video, as this is mainly a gaming channel. However, you gotta do what you gotta do. And this is a one-off video, so gaming content will be coming out again soon. Now, some of you are probably wondering, how do you even multi-stream? Well, it's simple. I googled it, found this guy named Nutty, followed his steps on his channel on how to multi-stream. I then downloaded, I think it's called Atom, something like that, attached it to OBS, and I was good to go. The most difficult part of it was using StreamerBot. Oh, StreamerBot, what a lovely tool. It's pretty difficult to use. However, it allows you to read 2 chats at once, which can be pretty important, especially if you're streaming to no one. Let me tell you something, you gotta cast a wide net. To set up StreamerBot, I followed several videos on Nutty's channel, and then I realized I need to set up other features on Twitch. Features like pop-ups, which I made entirely by myself. And a whole list of other stuff I downloaded online. And then I linked it up by following some tutorials on YouTube. StreamerBot be Frito, so I can't complain. Also much easier if you know how to code. Lastly, for the setup I used multi-stream chat, which combined my YouTube and Twitch chat on stream. Now this is bannable, I think. Not gonna lie, I didn't read the terms and conditions. I still can't read. This feature is also very hard to find, probably because it's against Twitch TOS. So I ended up finding somebody else's code to combine horizontal and vertical stream chat, and then I manipulated it using some coding knowledge so that I could show both YouTube and Twitch chat in one chat box. If you're interested in this, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a way for people to download it. Anyways, now that I showed how I set up and what tools I use, we can have a look at the results. Let's begin by having a look set to Twitch stats. One thing to note, I did stream between the night of the 9th and the 10th, therefore I have an extra day, or at least it looks like I do. Our streams averaged 2.6 views on Twitch, and throughout the course of the 2 weeks we only ended up with 11 followers. Wow, look at us. With most of those followers coming on the day that Foundations 1.0 released. Next, I done slapped around 72 hours and 39 minutes of stream time. And if you add in all the time it took to get ready, it was a full-time job. Keep in mind, if you stream on YouTube, you gotta make thumbnails for every single stream. Next, we had a grand total of 210 unique viewers, with our biggest day leading to 53 viewers. I think at one point I had 9 or 10 viewers in my stream. And for the last stat, we got unique chatters, 29 of them, with us capping out at 9 chatters for our highest day. I will say, Twitch was far more likely to have chatters than YouTube. A lot of people don't talk in YouTube chat. On top of this, I had some really lovely chatters who stayed for a while and had some great conversations. Next, we'll take a look at Twitch impressions, which you'll see we had very little of. YouTube gives far more impressions. Or maybe YouTube's just lying. But from the looks of it, Twitch doesn't give a lot of impressions, and you kinda gotta make your own audience. Lastly, in terms of engagement, you can see that most of my viewers are from the US. A lot of them are new, and most of them watch on the web. Now, one of the final stats that we could look at is minutes watched. In total on Twitch, I had 11,345 minutes watched in the 72 hours and 39 minutes that I streamed. This equates to about 2.6 times the amount of time I spent streaming. Overall, I don't think Twitch looked too bad, especially given the fact that I haven't streamed much on Twitch yet. Now let's head over to YouTube, and we'll be kicking it off looking at the views. One thing to note is I had 210 unique viewers on Twitch. Here I have 512 views in total. Now, these views can be from previous live streams, as it just tracks how many people have watched your live stream in general. I also had an astounding 36.2 thousand impressions. It showed it to 36.2 thousand people, and nobody clicked on it. Now that is a perfect sign that you are doing something wrong, but we're learning, so it's okay. Next, we'll see that we have a 0.7% impression click-through rate, meaning 0.7% of the people clicked on the video when they seen the thumbnail that I had to create individually for each and every stream. Kind of annoying. And I'd argue it's one of the worst parts about streaming on YouTube. I probably spent several hours formatting the thumbnails and adding tags for YouTube throughout the 2 weeks. Lastly, we have the average view duration of 18 minutes and 52 seconds per viewer. I actually think this is pretty good, but I do think this data is skewed, because if you have one viewer just sit in your chat the whole time, it counts them. And I'm pretty sure you could see that spike over there on the far left. That's exactly what that was because of. Next, we could see that the top live stream hit 72 views, and the next one 66. Overall, I felt this was pretty good viewership for just throwing on a live stream. We could also see that I averaged 1 viewer per stream, with a peak of 5. Now I believe my average viewership on Twitch was much higher, and I think this was because people were much more likely to leave my YouTube live than my Twitch live. Why that is, I have no clue. Lastly, we can see how each video did individually, gaining me only 3 subscribers in total. Another thing to note is this is only the videos I've published. I think roughly 2 or 3 of the streams I didn't publish, but those streams only counted for 16 views and 0 subscribers. Now that we've seen the data, let's take a second to compare. In terms of sub versus followers, we had 3 subs on YouTube, 11 followers on Twitch. Not much I could say for that, it speaks for itself. In terms of viewership, I think YouTube took it. However, Twitch uses unique viewers. I also think YouTube does. They just call them viewers, but I don't know. In total, my Twitch time watch was just a little bit higher than YouTube, and this is probably because the people watching on Twitch were more consistent. I had a couple guys who just popped in daily. Now we're on impressions, and YouTube absolutely destroyed Twitch in impressions, that's without a doubt. But what do impressions really mean if they're not bringing you new viewers or increasing your watch time? Lastly, we got peak viewers, and Twitch viewers were just more likely to stick around, and therefore I was able to build up a bigger audience for a single stream. Lastly, we're down to some opinion-based stuff. YouTube you could store your videos on nice and easy, post them, they're there forever. But its main use isn't to stream, so it is what it is. One of the nice things about Twitch is it does have a lot of unique features, and while I didn't get a chance to explore a lot of them, I did actually get rated during one of my streams, which was a lot of fun. It's a pretty cool feature, and if I streamed, I would definitely use it more. And now, for our last segment, what would I do differently? Overall, this experience was great, and I'd recommend anybody else try it out. But if I were to redo it, here's a couple things I would do. 100%, I would schedule my streams. Both YouTube and Twitch have options to schedule your streams. This would also allow your audience a chance to know when you're live, and it would allow you to prep things like tags and thumbnails. Another thing that could be helpful is planning the stream content.
I don't know, what do you want to do today? I don't know, what do you want to do today?
Instead of just throwing on some random game for the day, I feel if I came in with better content ideas, I could have made my streams more entertaining and thus retained more viewers. Another thing I lacked was entertainment. As I'm currently not using a webcam, I'm relying solely on the imagery from my game and the sounds that I make. This means I should probably be more animated with how I speak and interact with streams. It would also probably be helpful to do things like tier list streams, games where I'm interacting with friends. This will allow me to create a stimulating interaction style environment and keep people entertained. One more thing I would have tried is creating a Twitch clip or a YouTube short before each stream. That way I got a little something to pull in viewers, you know what I'm saying? Now, as for what platform I would stream on, if I could, I would definitely try multi-streaming. However, if you made me pick one, I think Twitch is still way better for streaming. It's way easier to use, you don't have to set up thumbnails, the tags are easier, and when people go to watch streams specifically, they go to Twitch. This means you'll likely have better retention with your viewers, and people will be more willing to chat. Unless of course you have a YouTube audience, in which case you might already have a source of viewers. So, anyways, that's all I got for you. If you enjoy gaming content, check out one of my other videos and let me know what I can improve on. Like and sub. Thanks for watching. Bye.